Saudi reopens Lebanon front and struggle with Iran. BEIRUT, Reuters, Saudi Arabia has opened a new front in its regional proxy war with Iran, threatening Tehran's powerful ally Hezbollah and its home country Lebanon, to try to regain the upper hand. With Iranian power winning out in Iraq and Syria, and Riyadh bogged down in a war with the Iran-allied groups in Yemen, the new Saudi approach could bring lasting political and economic turmoil to a country where Tehran had appeared ascendant. The resignation on Saturday of the Saudi-allied Lebanese Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri, announced from Riyadh and blamed on Iran and Hezbollah, is seen by many as the first step in an unprecedented Saudi intervention in Lebanese politics. The Saudis appeared to have decided that the best way to confront Iran is to start in Lebanon, a European diplomat said. Riyadh is blaming Hezbollah for the resignation of Lebanon's preeminent Sunni politician, accusing it of hijacking Lebanese politics. But Saudi Arabia is also widening blame to Lebanon as a whole, saying it too has declared war on the kingdom. A Saudi minister has made the near impossible demand that Lebanese act against a group that is a major part of Lebanon's political fabric and far more powerful than the weak state, with a guerrilla army that outguns the national military. Coinciding with a major anti-corruption purge of top Saudis, Hariri's shock announcement has given rise to suggestions from Hezbollah and others that his Saudi business interests had embroiled him in the probe, and he was forced to resigning. Saudi Arabia and Hariri's allies deny that, and assertions that Hariri is under house arrest. They say his hand was forced by Hezbollah interventions in Arab countries in service of Iran. Saudi Foreign Minister Adel Jubeir said Hezbollah had been calling the shots in the Hariri government, which included 2 Hezbollah ministers, and was formed last year in a political deal that made Michel Aoun, a Hezbollah ally, head of state. Hezbollah and its allies will struggle to form a government without Hariri or his blessing, leaving Lebanon in a protracted crisis that could eventually stir Sunni Shiite tensions, though there is no sign of this yet as all sides urge calm. Announcing his resignation, Hariri cited an assassination plot against him and slammed Iran and Hezbollah for sowing strife and trying to kidnap Lebanon away from the Arab world. The declaration came as a surprise even to Hariri's aides. It is not clear what comes next. Saudi-backed efforts to weaken Hezbollah in Lebanon failed badly a decade ago, ending with a bout of Sunni Shiite fighting on the streets of Beirut that only underlined Hezbollah's military dominance. The regional struggle moved elsewhere in recent years, notably neighboring Syria, where years of Saudi investment in rebel groups fighting President Bashar al-Assad failed to withstand direct military intervention by Iran and Hezbollah. In Iraq, Tehran-backed militias and Iranian commanders have often seemed as powerful as the US-backed Iraqi military, most recently in an operation to retake Kirkuk from Kurdish forces. So emboldened was Iran, the top Iranian official Ali Akbar Velayati trumpeted his regional alliance's success from Beirut last Friday, declaring victories in Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. His statement to the media after a meeting with Hariri was seen as a major provocation to regional Sunni powerhouse Saudi Arabia. Hariri left for Saudi Arabia immediately afterwards, canceling previously scheduled engagements and catching even his closest advisors off guard the next day with the declaration first broadcast by Saudi-owned media. The regional standoff flared in the Gulf hours later, with Iran-allied groups firing a ballistic missile at Riyadh from Yemen. Saudi Arabia says it was launched by Hezbollah. Hezbollah has not responded to the accusation. Neither Hezbollah nor the Lebanese government responded on Tuesday to the Saudi accusation, voiced by Gulf Affairs Minister Thamer al-Sabhin, a top aide to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, that both Lebanon and Hezbollah had declared war. The Lebanese government will be dealt with as a government declaring war on Saudi Arabia, and all Lebanese must realize these dangers and work to resolve the issues before we reach the point of no return, he said in an interview with Al Arabiya TV. Crown Prince Mohammed told Reuters last month the war in Yemen would continue to prevent the Iran-allied Houthi movement from becoming another Hezbollah at Saudi's border. Hezbollah was established by Iran's Revolutionary Guards in 1982 to fight Israeli troops in Lebanon. Its last major war with Israel was in 2006, since when Hezbollah has grown stronger. While Saad vowed that Hezbollah would be forced back into